Alright, hello. This will be part 3 of the Sorcerer's Stone. So James is here with us. We are eating dinner together. Feel free to comment down below and tell us what you're having if you're eating with us. If you're new to our gaming channel, we do tend to like to do that. So
honestly, that was always one of my favorite things to do in school because especially if you're studying something like engineering, you tend not to have a whole lot of social stuff going on just because you're that busy. So whenever I was like sitting down for dinner or something like that, I would just throw on something on YouTube, you know, just to go while I'm enjoying, and you know, I don't know, it just kind of reminds me of those days.
Yeah, so I probably won't be like chewing in the microphone, but feel free to consider this like a mukbang, video game. I have pasta, I put mushroom ravioli, James has fish and chips. Well, let's just get right into it. Do it. Okay, and where we left off, we were on the Lumos challenge.
I really like the Lumos graphical effect. There really isn't anything like it in the game.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. I was pretty impressed with it.
It does bother me a little bit because I see it sort of cloud-like, and it makes me wonder, you know, is that really the edge, or am I going to miss it if I die?
Hopefully I don't seem too low energy for you guys. I just got off work and I'm just starting to get a headache, but so... Leviosa! Oh, there we go.
At least it doesn't have to be oriented perfect.
What? The square?
Oh yeah.
The block, yeah.
That would be a serious pain.
Oh, it moves. Yeah, I'm like, why are they lingering so long on this?
That's so cool though, how like the dots started appearing.
See, he fell through it and now it's lifting him. I like that. I think it's cool. Like magic.
Well, yeah.
Suspicious painting is suspicious.
Yeah, it looks like you should be able to open
it like juts out like. Okay.
That looks a lot like a flip right left version of what the Hogwarts castle actually looks like in Universal.
A little bit, yeah.
Like with the bridge and everything. I'm sure there's someone who knows better. Flipendo! Yeah, the castle. Anyway.
Now I gotta go back and look. Okay, thank you. That one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, if you're
look a lot like
you're standing on the bridge at Universal, it does actually.
They did a very good job of that one.
Yeah, they really did.
It could not be much better. Actually, I can't really think of how they could make it much better.
This is a Universal Orlando that we're talking about, Hollywood.
The better one. Just kidding. I've never been to the other one. I have
Actually,
no idea.
most people that I've talked to on Instagram who go to Universal Orlando, go to Universal
See, I'm telling you, sometimes it's not obvious where the edge is.
Hollywood say that Orlando is better. But Universal Hollywood has like Walking Dead, has the backlot tours, which I am dying to go on because of yeah. And they got the Dark Arts Light show before us, so.
Does the Hollywood version have their own castle?
Yeah, of course they do.
Huh.
I think it's smaller. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Size does matter sometimes. Once again, for those of you just joining us on this video, we're not exactly trying here to be 100% family friendly. There is sometimes cursing, so if that's not something that you want here, then this may not be the video for you. Although we're not trying to be explicit, we're just hanging out.
Yeah, I say it every time I do, because it's like, I know kids will probably want to watch this video. I do try and be, like, better, but it will slip out, and yeah. So I'm not trying to make this overly G-rated. So just be aware that if you're hypersensitive to that,
kind of like those PG films where they're allowed like one curse word or something.
Yeah.
And still technically. Oh, this.
I remember battling P's being so much fun.
Do you think it has anything to do with the computer? Because some computers have better coordination and more experience with video games. Hey, no, I can mod the game and make it. You ever wanted me
Or is it also getting pissed off? Like,
I can't give him new moves easily. That's not something.
I really wish they had put Peeves in the movies, any of them. Like, I think that would have been. I just can't remember. Yes, I did.
No, Peeves was in the book.
Yeah, he's in all the books. He actually plays like. I mean, he's not a big character, but he has his arcs for sure, and he's not in any of the movies.
It's one of the sort of gag reel lines that they did not.
I think they had a reason though. I think they had like a specific reason though why they didn't. Why don't you look it up if you don't mind? I know you're eating.
Yeah, I'll look it up. P-E-V-E-S? Something like that?
P-E-V-E-S, yeah.
Here's the reason. I'm just going to read it verbatim. This is the second part of an answer.
Okay.
They actually had to split the last book into 2 movies, and still left out a ton of characters and scenes. Peeves was never meant to be cut out. He was actually played and filmed, being played by Rick Mayall, but it was scrapped during editing because the movie would have been too long.
Well, but he's not in any of the movies, and he's in all 7 books. But okay, I guess yeah, that makes sense. He's the first thing you cut out if you're trying to save time, I guess, because he doesn't really bring anything to the stories. So.
Well, hold on. There's a Stack Exchange movie expert. Let's see what they have to say. They say that they supposedly were going to eventually release a director's cut that does include Peeves in the first film.
Oh.
Because they have the footage. They did actually do it. It just didn't
I
make
thought
it into the
that.
release.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I always prefer the director's cut over the theatrical cut. I know it's a very like hot topic amongst like movie critics and movie buffs, but I always prefer the director's cut.
Yeah, most of it just says is it's just due to time and because there was just so many more other things they wanted to do.
That makes sense.
And the movie already has so much content in it, and it is a little bit longer movie for its like genre.
Yeah.
So they had to cut stuff, and they felt that Peeves could be removed without altering the plot. I'm glad they kept the items for like Nicholas Flamel and the almost headless.
Nearly headless Nick. Well, see, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you could have lifted nearly headless Nick, right? Well, no, actually, you could. Well, you could have in the first movie, but you couldn't have in the second movie.
If you were gonna have him in the second, then you probably should keep him in the first.
Well, you have to have him in the second. He's part of the main story. But.
Well, I mean, like, I didn't want them to just bomb him in there and come up with some reason for why he exists.
Would you mind going and getting me 2 probiotics, please?
Sure.
Can't remember if I've taken them, but I. Make sure I can have 4 just in case.
Hello again, Harry.
Okay.
Clever lad! You found my secret napping place. Shh.
He shushed me. Should have gotten the bigger Slurpee.
So let me get this straight. So if you were like killed by like an explosion, would you just be a puree ghost?
Interesting. No, I bet like only your head would come back or something like that. Like.
Oh, that sucks.
It kind of alludes to, and again, Harry Potter fans, correct me if I'm wrong. It does kind of allude to when. Okay, huge spoiler alert here. Just so plug your ears or skip ahead a minute or two.
Now, spoiler under what conditions?
A death. So
In what movie?
It's in the 5th book and 5th movie.
Okay, so that means that, if you haven't seen the 5th book and 5th movie, you'll want to skip ahead like 2 minutes.
Yeah. When Sirius dies, they do kind of allude to like possibly people getting choices when they die of like whether they can become a ghost or just pass on, because Harry's talking to Dumbledore about, well, he'll come back as a ghost, right? I can talk to him, I can see him or whatever, and Dumbledore's explaining to him like not if he doesn't want to, so I mean, which is actually the philosophy I've kind of adopted myself about the afterlife, but that's
I think I'm
don't
lost.
need to get into that. Yeah, I think you are lost, dude. You're like in my class challenge. Go away.
Either he's lost or he's snooping.
Nah, I got no hate for Slytherin. Slytherins are awesome.
Yeah, but apparently Ravenclaw only got like, a half second in like the whole nighttime performance. Whereas Slytherin
Okay,
gets,
maybe
like,
I'm
16
crazy,
and
or
20 seconds.
maybe I'm just crazy or biased.
I didn't even hardly notice the Ravenclaw.
That's the
first
thing.
time.
I swear, in the nighttime light performance at Universal, Ravenclaw gets so much shorter than all the other houses. Fuck you, Harry. See, I couldn't help it. Sorry.
What was it? Because you can't jump to a ledge?
No, yeah, of course you can. I veered off too far to the left. I do this all over.
Even the dog huffs. The Ween said I expected better from you. Ween, why don't you go get your own game?
No, Weenie. Sorry, she's growling.
Flipendo! Flipendo! Flipendo!
Oh.
Flipendo! Alohomora! Alohomora!
Oh, okay.
Whoa, what was that?
Flipendo!
How did you like fly forward?
I don't know. Oh.
Alright.
Alohomora!
300 beans. What a nice even number.
Alohomora!
Ooh, snazzy.
I need that for the house.
I was just thinking the same thing.
No, honestly, if I could live anywhere, if I could have any kind of house I wanted, which by the way, apparently they're not very expensive, I would buy like one of the old Mother effing.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, I would buy one of the old dilapidated like castles in Ireland or something like that, and fix it up and live there. But that's why they're not very expensive, is because the cost is all to fix it up.
You're also an eternity away from everything.
Actually, you're not. Ireland seriously has so many castles. Like, you're really not.
I always find it funny how there's so many that they just like don't care about the history of some of the lesser castles because they're like, there's just too much.
Well, I mean, I'm not impugning anyone's history, so please don't take offense to this, but it's like, yeah, this king came here and tried to conquer this and, make this Lord Frankenshire one time, and he failed, and this was his house, so you want it?
That would increase the value of the property.
There were so many, like, lords and kings and whatever trying to take over England and whatnot, and, that whole area when these castles were around.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
I thought there were only like 5.
Nintendo!
But regardless, yeah, that's what I would do if I could live like anywhere, but
Okay,
it's such an investment to buy one of those and fix it up. It's not the price of it originally. It's making it livable, you know, like a roof. You might want one of those.
The nearest electrical hookup is 5 miles that way.
Yeah, you know.
There's no way to get here with your car, so you might want to make a driveway.
No, really, they're not like that. They're not out of nowhere. That would be the hardest part, though. Probably is like making like internet, you know. I don't mind
getting your utilities
I don't
there.
mind well water, but you know, but yeah, like internet, you know, like I want my castle to have Wi-Fi. So, but I bet you could do that. And by you, I mean James. Like,
I mean, I'm sure regular people.
James is like, I'm gonna need a lemon, some twine, and like a few thousand.
Woo! We made the jump.
Yeah.
Final boss. This ledge.
My confidence is kicking.
I believe in you. I believe I'm falling.
We turn pretty much every song into having to do with our dog.
There is an audio gate though, so I don't know if any of that came through. Quiet.
No, it's fine. If you heard that, we turn pretty much every song into having to do with our dog. Oh, speaking of our dogs, we have another one. Where is he?
We do?
Where's the baby?
Oh, I kind of just left him there.
That sounds terrible. Yeah, we have a second. I also just filmed a main favorites, so if you're interested in those kind of videos, it's very short, but if you're interested in those kind of videos, go watch that.
He's a puppy.
I will probably have it linked down below if I have put it already up. If I haven't put it already up, know that it's not far behind. I'm gonna die. Oh, see, I don't know where the edge is, and it's very unnerving.
That's the one part there that bothers me of this.
Because I can't move like back
it's just sort of a
front,
cloud,
like...
so it's not clear. You know how much space you have. You rotate too much and you fall off the side.
Okay.
Or worse, you don't push jump soon enough and you just walk off.
All the challenge stars. 20 points for Gryffindor. Now, off to your potions lesson.
I like how the loading screens are just little flashes.
Flipendo! Flipendo! Flipendo!
Where you going, honey?
Nowhere?
Oh, open the door so they can eat and drink if they want.
I wanted the puppy all to myself.
Yeah, well, you have access to food and water here.
Harry, over here.
You're missing things. I can't pause it.
Hey, Harry. Have you collected 25 beans? We need the beans for some experiments. Nice work, Harry. You found all the beans we needed for now. Here's a wizard card then.
Great.
Hope you don't have this one yet.
When you're supposed to be out and about,
Wait,
they
what
just
did you do?
pop out of nowhere and give you wizard
What
cards.
did you do?
Oh, honey, I just
Remember,
closed the door to
you
his
don't know anything
secret
about
thing,
us
so he doesn't
collecting
poke around
beans.
it.
It'll be our secret,
Yeah.
right?
Out fine, I was trying to take a shortcut, that's why I closed the bedroom door.
Apparently George is like,
Hmm.
okay. Fred actually left. George is like still creeping.
He's just standing there. Menacingly.
Alright, who did we get?
And we should just show you your latest one. By default.
Ignatia Wildsmith, 1227 to 1320, the witch who invented flue powder. Cool.
What's blue powder? Oh, the transportation.
The chimney
thing.
travelania, yeah. Really creepy, George. Really creepy.
Turns out that's one of the game developers. Just their picture in the game.
Nintendo!
Could be.
Nintendo!
That's what I would do if I was designing a castle in the game. Of course I'm putting my picture in it somewhere.
Nintendo!
Next is our potions lesson. And it looks like we're already late.
Do you actually get to use potions in this game?
Would you like mix them up and everything?
No, I mean like you just get like this thing that's not a small spell and it helps the game move.
No, but you do. No, but you do get to in the next thing. You do get to actually use potions.
Oh, cool. I mean, a potion is like a spell, but you only have ever how many bottles?
Oh, my bad. Sorry, guys. I do get a bite of my ravioli. I thought it was a cutscene.
No, it just takes her a moment.
I did it.
I am your potions teacher, Professor Snape. Today,
Professor
you
Snape.
will learn how to mix a Wiggenweld healing potion. You're late for potions, Mr. Potter. Inexcusable, even for celebrities. 5 points from Gryffindor. Potter, go to the dungeons and fetch the potion ingredients for the class. Bring back Wiggentree bark, moly, dittany, and flubberworm mucus. Be quick about it, or I shall deduct house points from Gryffindor. Now be gone, and don't come back without the
Is flubberworm a
ingredients.
thing in the series?
No. I mean, they're not relevant, but yes, you know of them, you hear about them.
The game seems to be pretty faithful to the world then, actually.
The world, yes. The exact story of the books, not necessarily. Well, I should say this is the worst one. After, like, Chamber of Secrets is
I
except
thought
for...
I sent you to the dungeons for potion ingredients.
Yes, thank you.
That must be Disney.
Except for the obvious, like class challenges and stuff that make the games. The story in the second
Where am
one
I?
and the other ones are pretty
I wonder if Snape
faithful.
tricked me.
This is the only one where the story kind of goes like way off. But I don't mind it at all. See, a really like ridiculous amount of time I figured out this puzzle as a kid. Like I got so frustrated.
Oh, the puzzle just to make a thing so you can climb up. I don't get what the objective is. Oh, it falls down in the holes.
Yeah, see, I kept thinking that too. I'm like, what? Why can't I? And then you use this to get that across, and then you can climb up.
I agree, I immediately thought of it as I gotta somehow climb on these blocks.
And you know, like what? Well, I was gonna say to like, you know, a 7-year-old is so confused with maybe 7-year-olds to murder him.
We've never progressed beyond the age of 7.
From what Martin told me,
At least
I
we're
think that's
together.
the Molly.
There's no roof there and it just crushes you against the ceiling.
I've done that before, like hit my head and like.
Oh, because
me
you're too
back.
close to the corner,
Yeah.
and then it just kills you.
Oh man, stupid! I forgot I have to like. It should be on the block before I hit that button. Okay.
Wizard card. I remember. I don't remember what she does or anything, but I remember the picture.
Elidora Kettridge, 1656 to 1729, which she discovered the use of gillyweed. She nearly suffocated after eating it, recovering only when she stuck her head into a bucket of water.
This is a pretty frightening discovery.
Yeah. I think you just like killed yourself. I wonder what possessed her to stick her head into a bucket of water. As
I was thinking.
Maybe, yeah. She just got smart, figured it out. I'll buy that.
No, you would have found me blue on the floor. Sorry. Oh, woo!
Nintendo!
I don't know if that worked out for you.
Nintendo!
Gotta go back around.
Nintendo!
What the?
Oh dear.
Okay, really?
Nintendo!
I'm telling you, those were some really marginal jumps.
I'll do that. Bang!
Every time he hesitates in midair, I just get a sinking feeling. What did that flipendo do?
I think it moved that, yeah, it moves that block.
Alhamora!
Okay, gotta be quick.
Nice work, honey.
Nintendo!
Big ball.
Alhamora!
If that happened while I was solving some sort of puzzle, I'd be like, well, I really hope there's a second way out.
Alhamora!
Okay, falling stones again.
How did you learn you were falling? The first time you fell off?
Probably. Well, and they start, if you stay on them long enough, which I'm not, I guess I could show, they start to kind of rock, you know? If you played enough if you played enough video games, you know, that's indicative of this is going to break.
Oh no, it's the bloody Baron. Ow!
Oh, my bad. I don't think that should hurt you, because ghosts, like, I mean, I know he's not like a nice guy, but ghosts just feel like a rush of cold water when you go through them, so I don't think the Bloody Baron should, like, be able to cause you pain.
Nintendo!
Well, it is stamina, maybe he's right for you.
Maybe.
It's not really your health. I mean, it behaves like health in a video game, but they don't feel like your health.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Maybe just not, you're unsettled now.
Get away, get away, get away, get away! I mean, nope, no, no.
Where do beans go?
I have them.
Oh.
The thing is, if you don't hit them, like, they immediately bounce off you and then take them. So if they bounce your beans off of you and you can Nintendo them in time, they won't actually steal your beans.
When is the bean actually stolen? When they pick it up?
Yeah.
Then it's gone?
Yeah. If it disappears from you, they have it.
Can you get it back?
No.
Did you get beans for flipping them? I think you did.
That's in number 2.
Ugh.
I know, number 2 is my favorite.
That looks like Wigan tree bark.
Woo! That's some fancy positioning, honey. Wow, you know these puzzles. I didn't even make that connection
What?
until you stood on the button and then used that to cast I didn't make the connection yet by the time you got it, so I can tell
Oh,
you.
you think it should go slower? Like,
No, I can tell you've done this quite a few times, and I'm sure people smarter than me immediately look at that and go, oh, obviously.
no, I worry about that to the viewer, too, and being like, I didn't even get to look at the room, and she solved the puzzle, like, cause no, wait.
Because you're that good.
I've played these a lot. You're hurting him, honey, stop.
He's the one who's trying to jump all over.
Little tiny rooms.
It's like the one I'm standing on is a time limit here. What happens if we keep going? Forward.
That's what I was gonna do.
Oh, I assume there's a secret. Two of them. We haven't explored the first Lumos yet. Okay, so it was just a continuation, basically. We were supposed to have gone done the thing and then come back and walk the rest of it. Well, that's a pain that they go backwards now.
No, mother.
Oh no, that's the one that's going.
Oh,
Woo! What's he grabbing onto?
magic.
What does magic feel like?
Bubbles.
Is it warm?
Kind of feels like static. Yes, it can be.
Just lukewarm moisture.
Nintendo!
Static.
It oozes.
He doesn't listen to me and he's being stupid. Speaking of, that's mucus.
Alohomora!
That is some valuable mucus. That is not just any old mucus, that is
Slobberworm mucus.
I really like those external, what do you call those buttons?
Ah, that's a good question. I don't know what they're called.
I like the architecture.
That must be flubberworm mucus.
Mucus.
I recall Hogwarts being quite this hard on its students.
Try not to fall to your death. Actually, no, they totally would do that.
Nintendo!
Who keeps all those torches lit? Maybe they're just magically lit all the time.
Or house elves.
Ah.
Alohomora! Alohomora! Alohomora!
330 beans.
Now I gotta wait for the Bloody Baron to come all the way around again. Oh, he's quick.
Oh, the gate's open for
Alohomora!
him. He's a ghost. Why do they need to open for him? Can we just go through them?
That's what I mean. I cannot freaking speak. The Bloody Baron in this game just doesn't make much sense to me. He doesn't look happy.
He's a puppy. He's a puppy.
This I would pee like everywhere. Like
You look straight down and you just see the infinite darkness.
I'm not even scared of heights, but like just the lack of security.
Just this ephemeral platform. Composed of, what is it, light?
Pretty yeah, effectively. Take me back up. Take me back up.
I know Smudge. Ween has the bone. This is called sharing.
I like it.
Who wants all the bone? Wizard card!
Heingus of Woodcroft, medieval dates unknown, driven away from his home by Muggle persecutors. Heingus is supposed to have settled in Scotland, oh, hence the name Hengist, where he founded the village of Hogsmeade. The Three Broomsticks Inn is alleged to be Hengist's former home. Oh, cool! I didn't know that actually. That's really cool.
We've been to the Three Broomsticks and Hogsmeade.
Leaky Cauldron is better.
We were at Hogsmeade yesterday.
Yes, we were.
It was pretty hot.
It was until the storm came around.
Yeah, we probably would have left sooner for the storm. It also just rained out some of the people too, because most of the rides were closed for a little while.
That must be dissonant.
So what are like the purple smoky things? Does it just show you which ones you have left?
Purple smoky things.
Like those
Late
things?
again.
No, it's just a
lazy
cauldron,
boy.
like bubbling over, you
Further
know.
3
Oh,
points from
so they're just
Gryffindor
decorated.
should
Yeah,
teach
pretty
you
much.
They
lesson.
don't do anything.
I see you've collected a few challenge stars, but I'm afraid they have no value in my
I'm
class.
afraid they have no value in
I've
my
ended the
classroom.
lesson without you, Potter. The other students are off to the Halloween feast. Join them,
Wow.
if you must.
See, they made Snape like purposely a jerk in the games, and even in the books and the movies,
Harry,
he's not a
a huge
jerk.
troll is on the
He's just not
rampage.
super nice.
It's cornered Hermione in the girls' bathroom. She needs
That's
our help.
awful, though.
We must
He's
try
just
to
telling
rescue
you,
her
yeah,
straight
good thing
away.
you got the stars, but it doesn't matter anyway. No points to Gryffindor.
Flipendo.
Yeah, I know, Hermione. Gotta save Hermione. But me. She would understand. No, I want the witch beans.
Look, I know your life's important, but money. Not even money, jelly beans.
Harry, what's that smell?
Well, actually, we don't know they're made of jelly. Oh, that's the troll.
This way, Harry.
Actually, not that different. Oh, that's cool. This is a different game mode. Wow, do you remember this?
You just follow the beans.
Oh! Oh my goodness. stacking the beans with this jellyfish. I'd say it's a pretty good grade.
Be careful how hard I push down on that right mouse key.
If you get stuck.
By the key.
Of course.
The troll is enormous!
I gotta say, I never understood this part even in the
Harry, I'll try
books.
to
She's
tell
so
the
much
troll's
better
trap, so
at
it
trying
catches
to
it in the head.
harder. Why? And she
Wingardium
hides
Leviosa.
under the bathroom sink trying to direct Ron. Why didn't she just Wingardium Leviosa, the club and all that? I know it's supposed to be like how they
Cast your
friends
Flipendo
and
spell
all
to
that,
keep
but
that
I
junk
just
from hitting her.
she just do it herself.
Yeah, it does seem kind of unlike her, doesn't it?
Oops, sorry, Ron.
I'm sure there's a reason though, because I'm not saying that Harry Potter has massive, but I do agree.
No, it doesn't have a lot of like a lot of plot holes or anything like that. That was just the one that occurred to me. It's like, why didn't she just do it? I guess you could say fear, but like she's composed enough to like remind her how to use the spell and how to spell.
Oh, did she not have a wand with her?
I guess you could say that if you wanted to find an explanation. You could say she left her wand. You could just have her wand on even all time. Yeah.
Leviosa.
That's a good question. I'll look it up.
I guess she didn't have her wand on her, or just like fear.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Hey, anytime, Ron. There we go.
Amani, are you alright?
Thanks for saving me. Is he dead?
I think it's just been knocked out.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Exhausted from their encounter with the troll, Harry, Ron, and
This is the
Hermione
first time we see this
returned to the Gryffindor common room
I don't know.
and discussed the strange goings-on at
I don't
Hogwarts.
remember now.
Harry suspected that someone had released
quite
the
nice, and
troll
it's pretty
to
close to
distract
what I
everyone
think I
so that they could get into the forbidden
vaguely.
corridor. But there wasn't much
I don't know
time
what's
to
going
think
on
about
there with
who
the
was
dustpan
behind
or
this,
whatnot in the fire.
especially since Harry was busy preparing for the second Quidditch
Glitch.
match against
Not a
Ravenclaw.
dustpan.
Welcome to Quidditch! I'm your commentator, Lee Jordan! It's Gryffindor versus Ravenclaw!
Go Ravenclaw!
Let's play Quidditch!
Gryffindor. No, I mean Ravenclaw.
A glint of gold? Is that the snitch? Here comes a Ravenclaw seeker! Who's got to go? After the snitch!
Oh, come on.
The crowd is on its feet! Come on, Harry Potter! This is
Oh,
splendid!
so that was actually a common misunderstanding.
Stay on
It
target.
says here on 4
Oh,
that
that was
while
close!
Hermione was supposed to be
Dodger's
terrible,
defeating Roger.
she never actually guided Ron.
Potter's gaining.
Wingardium Leviosa. It says all she says was swish and flick,
Yeah.
and is a common misconception.
No,
So it
it's
wasn't
reminding him.
after he had already decided that he was going in that direction.
No.
So it wasn't that she couldn't have done it, but more so that she didn't come to the idea at the time.
I still don't buy that. I feel like I
You think she would be more aware? Although the book says repeatedly insinuates that she is frozen in fear.
I guess.
I've never seen such.
I'm not saying that it's believable for how you understand the
Well,
character.
maybe I should say at least in the movie because in the books it's a different emotion, but in the movie she certainly does not act frozen in fear. But you know,
Here comes the bludger!
call it bad directing in that one scene.
The crowd is on its feet. Come on,
Don't get
Harry
me wrong,
Potter!
I love the Harry Potter movies just.
Come on, Gryffindor! Oh, sorry, Professor. Away! Amazing skill! This is amazing! Stay on
Well,
target.
I'm not saying that that is actually the perfect character, but yeah, I could see how it could be seen as being a little confusing.
Potter is so close! Oh.
I mean, they're just such,
I've never
you
seen
know,
things
large
like flying.
series and largest or anything like that.
Come
But
on,
I'm sure there are
Harry!
a few things that, you know, if she were to go back and look at them, she may have
Just
rendered
gain
them
it, just
differently,
gain
or the movie would have been directed just a little bit differently. But you know, hindsight 2020 and all
Stay
that,
with
right?
it, stay free!
It was still a great story.
Closer! Harry Potter closes in on closing! Come on, Gryffindor! Oh, sorry, Professor.
Woo! What a done.
Potter's moving in!
It bothers me a little bit that the goal hoops render behind the trees.
Amazing skill! Skill! This is amazing!
How do you get away from the big, what is it, waffles? No, bludgers.
Bludgers. Well, in this game they don't
Look at
actually
those
change.
seekers go!
They just kind of aimlessly wander around.
Yeah. I don't even give them a second thought.
The crowd is on
Don't
its
run into
feet!
them.
Come on, Harry Potter!
You're basically so
Potter's
inept as to
so
not even
close.
be concerned.
They're just not in this game.
Bludger! Come on, Harry! Sorry, Professor. Come on, Gryffindor! Oh, sorry, Professor. Stay on target. Amazing skill! He turns, he answers!
You know, even
Here
given the
comes the
age of the game,
Gryffindor
I like how
seeker.
it has still play modes.
This is amazing!
Does the game actually let you intercept the snitch from the side?
Look at those seekers go!
Like, do you have to come up behind it to grab the
Potter's
snitch?
No,
gaining!
you have to get close enough.
Ah,
Potter is so close! Stay with it, Harry! Harry! I've never seen such flying! Excellent!
nice work. You never miss it.
Maximum points for Gryffindor! Gryffindor wins again!
Should've let
My
Ravenclaw
name's
win.
Lee Jordan,
feel bad.
signing off!
Thanks to
Will they
Harry's
eventually
skills
catch
as
it? If you
seeker,
don't?
Gryffindor won the Quidditch match against
I don't actually
Ravenclaw.
remember. I think they might.
Harry, Ron, and Hermione spent most of their free time in Hagrid's hut,
They'll time out
trying
somebody else
to
because I think that
convince
does
him
happen.
that he couldn't keep Norbert, his beloved dragon. Eventually,
Norbert keeps
after much
reminding me of
coaxing,
an ice cream.
Hagrid agreed.
That's weird.
It just sounds like a type of ice cream.
Norbert?
Yes.
Okay. Kind of ice cream you could
Harry
use.
unwrapped the
Fine
unexpected
Norbert,
Christmas
chocolate
present.
chunk.
Something fluid and silvery slithered out. It's an invisibility cloak, said Ron. They're very rare. There was a note with the cloak. Your father left this in my possession, Harry read. Use it well. A very Merry Christmas to you. Harry tried on the cloak, while Ron and Hermione helped to prepare for the
I just
climb
love
up
the part of the
tower.
book where,
Be careful, Harry, said
where,
Hermione.
what is it?
You can't stay
Dumbledore's like,
invisible while
oh,
you cast spells.
in
Filch
so
might
many
see
words
you.
that, oh yeah, the invisibility cloak, I don't require one of those.
With Norbert safely bundled up, Harry set off for the tallest tower. He hoped that the cloak would conceal him from Filch and his cat, Mrs. Norris.
I guess what Mrs. Norris
What's that?
That watermelon is delicious. We have a whole fruit salad in front of us.
Yummy, yummy.
Yeah, actually. Is that a Wiggles reference?
Maybe.
Wow. No, actually, I got that. I shouldn't be judging myself.
Intruder! Intruder! In the forbidden corridor!
Oh, honey, you don't have to hide your feelings from me.
Intruder!
You can't
Intruder!
reach me. No, 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 no.
Intruder! In the forbidden corridor! Intruder! No one gets past
making all
Argus
these comments to
filter
feel like
makes
hear
a
you.
fool of him.
What?
I can't hear all
Norbert
those
safely
comments
bundled up,
because I don't have the
Yeah,
audio.
he
It's
keeps
like,
he keeps going intruder, intruder.
He hoped that the cloak would conceal him from Filch.
Whenever I like walk too loud
Mrs.
or like
Norris.
fall off something, he will hear me like thud or run or whatever.
What's that?
I just imagine he's like some crazy old man and he thinks you're there if he just turns the car fast enough.
And if I move, like when he's really close to me, he can hear me move.
That's creepy.
Kenny, is there any of these fruits? I don't think there is fruits that I like can't have with my medication.
No, not
Okay.
any of these.
It's only like grapefruit though, right?
Yeah, none of these are even remotely. Remember when watermelon used to have seeds in it?
It does. Still, what do you think those are?
These are still the seedless kind. Like black watermelon
Oh
seeds.
yeah.
Virtually nobody will buy them these days, at least from what I've seen.
Oh yeah, and
Is white cut out all the little...
my invisibility cloak goes away when I'm trying to cast a spell.
Where are
Did
you,
you get caught?
you sneaky slime?
I'm way up here and
I'll
invisible.
catch you. Yes, I will.
I was wondering if he ran to the door and he looked at you. You can get watermelon and cut it sometime, you know.
Okay. Oh, you can put that on the grocery list. Thank you.
I shall in just a minute. It's okay. I'm a horrible person. Out of his invisibility cloak to just torment Mr. Filch.
Oh yeah.
What's that? Intruder!
Doesn't he get caught like in the movies?
No.
Harry on the way back from the tower?
Almost does. And you kind of think that Snape knows he's there, but you're never really sure.
Oh, I thought somebody got caught.
Oh. But he's not at the tower. But Harry sees it.
I do remember one
Oh, wait,
piece
no,
he
that's
sneaks
not from the-
around and
that's the-
Peeves gets
That's not from the tower. That's
What's going
that's
on?
when
Who was
he's
that?
leaving
Someone's
the,
got past me.
library.
Oh, that's a different thing. Okay.
But no, he doesn't get caught anytime. Am
Arthur?
I wrong? No, because no one's ever supposed to know about the invisibility cloak, so I don't. And no one but Dumbledore like ever knows, so I know I don't think he ever gets caught.
What's that?
Libendo.
Where are you, you sneaky slime?
Keeps asking.
I'll catch you. Yes, I will.
He keeps saying, "Where are you, you sneaky slime? I'll catch you."
Apparently not.
What's that?
Oh gosh, I'm using Pretender to like not piss off shells
Sneaky
here.
slime. I'll catch you. Yes, I will.
But see, I'm the kind of person who'd step in an anthill, so at least I was at that age.
Why would you do that?
Well, not really like crush it, but just like disturb it with my toe to watch
Do you know how long it takes them to do that?
Now, how can I get up there?
them in a few weeks.
You're a horrible person.
Well, we didn't like the fire ants, honey. We wanted to get rid of them.
I don't care.
Keep bothering
Maybe
them,
the
so
fire
once they
ants don't
leave-
like you. You ever do that?
You don't want to hear then what else we did to the ants.
Okay, stop. You're making me sad. And think you're a serial killer.
I'll catch you.
Such a
And
sweet
when
thing.
I do, you'll regret it.
You should
That's funny.
hear the noises he's making when he
That's
thinks,
funny.
when he thinks he's got someone.
It must be quite the thrill for him. You know, people say as you get older, you're supposed to relate more to Squidward. I already related with him when I first
Yeah, when I
watched
was a
it.
kid.
Gets past Argus Filch and makes a fool of him.
Yeah, when I was like a kid, I totally understood Squidward. I never was the SpongeBob.
Peps could be a Patrick.
That's his family cat. Yes. No, because Pebs isn't inherently stupid. He's just fat. Smudge is Patrick.
What's that?
Sorry if that
What's
was
going
incredibly
on?
loud.
Who was
I
that?
knocked over a microphone.
Someone's got past
I
me.
want to snip that out. Oh,
Remember, the dogs absolutely cannot have grapes.
Now, how can I get up there?
there's only once where you almost offered Weenie a grape.
Yeah.
Because you forgot for a little bit.
Yeah, I grew up with dogs. You didn't. Well, most fruits. Now, obviously, don't take my word on it. Look up any kind of food that is not dog food. Always look it up before giving it to your dog, ever. But I would say the majority of fruits outside of
I
tomatoes and
don't
grapes
find you, my
are usually
stealthy
good
little
for dogs.
student.
And I was so used to just feeding her berries and stuff that I just she didn't even put it in her mouth.
What's that?
Your dog's funny or so spoiled.
Where is he? Pray I don't find you,
don't even know
my
how spoiled
stealthy
they are.
little
They are
student.
spoiled rotten.
What's that? I'll catch you. And I do, you'll regret it.
You keep saying that. I'm done with the for now. She says as she grabs another piece of watermelon.
Such a cute.
Wait, why isn't it? Oh, it's on this side, okay. You couldn't open the other gate, that would just be too much work. You didn't notice that.
Let's just say Lumos is somehow only visible to the caster.
Maybe. No, it's definitely not. It's freaking light. Definitely not.
I like his striped beans. I know they're your favorite. Because they're fancy. He's a fancy babe. A whole new way to shut me up, you know.
Not just say I was done with the fruit.
Yeah, you keep eating it.
The watermelon's so good. And juicy.
Like a puppy.
Ew.
He's my juicy boy.
We just tend to say weird things to our dogs.
One time, I picked him up and he just started peeing on me. Like, just
Well,
shamelessly,
he is
he's
a little-
like, I'm gonna pee now.
He is a little boy.
Yeah, he got some distance, too. I was holding him
I
like in
know.
front of me and he was still peeing.
He peed over the baby gate.
To pee on me.
He's a good boy.
Maybe he was saying that I'm his.
But marking his territory?
Yes. Honey, I just got the best idea.
No. And gross.
What? I was thinking we should get some more.
You're stupid.
Why would your mind even go there,
You're
dear?
so stupid.
I thought you were pure of heart.
Yeah, okay.
My baby is innocent. She is an angel. She would never think such things. Dogs are not towels. I could get you a paper towel if you wanted.
Don't know, it's just a puppy.
You realize we have to clean this thing. I'm sure he doesn't mind.
Watermelon makes the cantaloupe taste funny.
It does change the flavor of the cantaloupe. You know what's my favorite flavor? Artificial water.
See, I hate artificial watermelon. I can't. Okay. Let's try. Oh my god! Should have just gone behind me. And that's the other half of people leaving because they realize that, and yeah. What?
You know,
No, I did that on purpose.
I love you a whole lot, baby. Oh, a whole lot.
Put away the fruit.
I can't even hug you. Fine, I'm
fine.
not gonna hug you. No, I don't want to hug you anymore.
Okay, now put away the fruit.
Shouldn't do that.
Put away the fruit!
You're not supposed to push my hugs away.
Anyway. Oh, Helga Hufflepuff. Medieval dates unknown, co-founder of Hogwarts. Gave her name to one of the 4 Hogwarts houses. You hear sniffing? That is a puppy. I'll do for a wizard card. So apparently it doesn't allow you back up there if you've already made this happen.
Hey baby, you wanna get fat? I got some cookies for us.
Did you get this out of the freezer?
Oh yeah.
Good.
Let's gain some weight.
The Publix had BOGO on the Keebler grasshoppers, which I keep in the freezer. We never keep like cookies or junk food in the house ever, but you know, BOGO on mint chocolate, like, would do.
And if you wouldn't, you're either a liar or a monster. Oh, I thought I was gonna grab it for a moment.
So was I. So did I. No! No! It's gonna get me! Oh, eat my
What's going
child,
on? Stuck.
child appropriate
Yeah,
term for
past
something.
me.
Like, yeah, eat my cookies.
I love you. I'm eating them right now. Mmm. And I just wish they were a little mintier.
Yeah. But they're basically Thin Mints, like...
They're backwoods Thin Mints, bargain Thin Mints.
No, honestly, they're not. They're like a pretty damn good, like, mother.
No one gets past Argus Filch and makes a fool of him.
A pretty damn good, like, you know, all year round Thin Mint. Like, if it wasn't the shape, like, if it had the same shape and everything, and you told me which was the Thin Mint and which was, you know, a grasshopper, I'd probably have a hard time telling the difference. I really want to try an actual grasshopper as in, like, the alcoholic drink.
Why do alcoholic drinks have such fancy names? Why don't they just name it after what's in it? Like the rum and coke. It's rum and coke.
Well, some of them have, like, you know, 17
Do you
different,
think
like,
I'm
things in it.
blind?
Yeah,
I'm
see, I
not
think
letting
that's just
anyone
garbage.
into that
Forgive me,
tower
but you're not gonna
tonight.
taste 17 different, like, you know,
Eh,
liquors.
It depends. It really does.
You're not gonna pull out every. If I took the 17 and took one
Well-
out, and you had to figure out which cup was missing 1/117,
Well,
only the alcoholic portion.
honey,
No
a
way.
lot of the time it's not like all different liquors. It's like creams or
Please.
sodas or
You'll
yeah,
be
or
punished
tonics
for
or I mean
this.
it's yeah, it'll just depends.
Yeah, but at 17, at
That
that point,
will
that's
come in handy
basically
if I have to
the
distract
so-called
Filch along the
suicide, like
way.
when you put like all the sodas
Well, I
in the
was
same.
being a little facetious when I said that. But
Oh,
some of them,
that's
you know,
your problem.
some of them
Like, this drink is the pulls out scroll.
do. Yeah, some of them are like that. Yeah.
Evil buildings.
Why evil?
This is actually.
You're dumb. I say that to him
Ron's
with love.
brother
So.
Charlie had arranged to connect the dragon from the tower
No,
and
she'll give
return
me
him to
angry
Romania.
snuggles later. They're pretty cute.
I'm sure some of the foods I'm eating right now should not go together. But I'm actually not going to get a second serving of my pasta, which like never happens.
I'm done with the cookies. How about you?
Huh?
I'm done with the cookies. How about you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Back to the freezer.
Good job.
Mrs. Norris, I could have sworn I heard footsteps in here, but... yeah, blah. Let's check the library, my sweet.
Okay. Oh, wait, I can go ahead.
Did it close with the lock on it?
It's magical.
Aha! I've heard you for sure this time. Quick, Mrs. Norris. You keep watch from above. You'll not get past me now, you rotten little gutter snipes.
Watch out for the cat, because the cat can pull off my shit. Ah. Motherfucker. Okay, really? Watch out for the cat. Cat hurt. Okay.
I love all the candles everywhere.
Intruder!
Intruder!
Yeah, remember, if James is delayed, it's because he can't actually hear the audio. Okay, and that's actually where we're going to stop for right now, because we have a thunderstorm brewing, we shouldn't have to go charge my phone, and James isn't feeling so well. So, that was part 3. I hope you guys are enjoying. I am loving this. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we will continue this super shortly. I will have two installments up like within the next day. So, all right, bye bye.